religious diversity actually has been a topic rising much more for corporations because of the changing demographics in the United States.
The reality is over 60% of Arab Americans are Christians who have been coming to this country since 1880.
It's anywhere between 5.5 million to 7 million Muslims in the United States, which makes, if it is 6 million or more, makes Islam the second most practiced religion in the United States. How is that impacting us in terms of our work environments? Tremendously. Religious diversity, even though we focus on Muslims, that again is something that workplaces, for example, holidays. Traditionally, we have Christian holidays as being days off from work. Suddenly you have workers who are saying, you know, I really don't mind to work Christmas Day, but I really would like to have this other day off. Or I'm fine to come in on Sundays, but I really would like to take off Fridays. And so again, employers are in a place where they're having to bend, to accommodate, to make a goodwill effort.
We want to create this idea of not saying that we're going to change the whole system because of any one or two ethnic groups, but in terms of building employee reliability and loyalty, that we show them that we're invested in them by saying, well, we have these 4 discretionary days. And if you're Jewish, you might want to take those discretionary days. If you're Buddhist, you might want to take them for what you want. And for Muslims, you might want to take them for what you want. I mean, there are lots of things that we can do to accommodate our workers. So the real question is, how committed are we to building a diverse workforce? The real problem is with more recent immigrants, people who have either come in the last 20 years or second-generation Muslims who find that they are made to feel uncomfortable because of the women wearing the hijab, for example.
Now the looks are more like glares or stares. And so how do you deal with that? How do you go to your manager and say, well, you know, I don't like the way these people are looking at me? And I think that's where an employer needs to take a lead, to allow a place for dialogue. We are your neighbors, we're your soccer moms, we're your co-workers. Muslims are constantly having to prove themselves, to prove they're American, to prove that Islam is a good religion.
Muslim Americans are not shocked at being asked questions about their religion. They're not offended if it's done in a respectful way any more than I, as a Christian, would be working in an Islamic country. But we should have a spirit of tolerance and understanding and respect in our workplace. And it's not that difficult. Muslims aren't asking for a lot. They're asking for no more than any other ethnic or religious group in the United States in terms of respect for their religion.